Hello, I'm Kristen from Brooklyn Haberdashery. Welcome or welcome back to the Vacation Caravan Stitch Along. If you are joining us for the first time, remind you that the previous 2 sessions are recorded and they're available for you to play back either on our YouTube channel, Brooklyn Haberdashery, or on our Facebook page. We have a group for the Brooklyn Haberdashery Stitch Along, which is how you can view this. But it'll also, the recordings from the previous sessions will also be available on that page. Crystal is here with us. She's in France right now. It is evening time and it has been a long day, so we're going to be patient with her. If she has any needs help with any English words, but she'll probably just like sail through it like she usually does. She's very good. And if you have questions, go ahead and put them in the chat and we will answer them throughout the session. And if you need anything, just let us know and we'll hand it to Crystal now and she'll get started on the first of our 5 stitches that we'll learn today. Crystal?
Okay. Thank you, Christine. Hello, hello, Joe, Sylvie, Marie. Hello, coucou. Hello, hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be with you for this new step today, and I hope everybody are doing well. First of all, I would like to thanks to Deanne Cords and Peggy George sharing their homework on the Facebook group, and it's really nice to see your work. So thank you. And yes, Christine told you one more time. I'm sorry for my bad English, but the most important is understand how to do the stitches, and for that you just have to follow my hands. Okay, so let's go. A few words I would like before starting to give you some words. The first one is don't forget to post your homework, please. And if your stitches are not regular, it doesn't matter. Don't worry. And remember that the more you embroider and the prettier they will be. And also I would like just to speak about the color. Don't hesitate to change the color. It's not important. Also, mine are just a suggestion. So I would like to introduce you, to show you a kit today. I would like to show you how it's happened in the kit, and I just want to introduce the kit of the notebook. I will show you the embroider notebook at the end. And in fact, you can find all my collection in the website of Brooklyn Haberdashery. And inside all kits, this one is big, and we have a lot of things. But I want to show you. On va peut-être faire une transition, Karim. In all kits, you have everything inside to do it. You have always the printed fabric with the different colors of fabric. Here you have the ribbon, you have the felt. All threads are cut by 1 meter, and to separate them, you have a chart color here with, I don't know if you can see, but you have, I'm going to make a zoom with, yes, avec un peu de netteté, tu peux? Just one moment, just to, if you want to see, with the number, this is the number color of thread DMC, and here you have the number just over there of thread. It means for the color 535, you have 8 threads inside the kit. And what I would like to show you, because it's very important for you, inside the kit, you have all explanation in French and in English. You can see for the name of stitches are in French, but at the end, I explain everything in French and in English. So you just have to follow all instructions and to have fun. And I think that's all about this kit. And all kits are made, you say, on the same way or in the same way, I don't know. But all is included and all is very simple to do it. And for these new books, the notebooks, I will show you after. We have all stitches explained in our YouTube channel also. So you just have to have fun. Today we are going to see four new stitches and one variation of the Blanquette Stitch. The first we are going to see, this is the herringbone stitch. The second one is, just one moment. This is the Satin Stitch, the Sid Stitch. I don't know if it's the good order. And the Blanquette Stitch. And the variation is the quarter Blanquette Stitch. So we are going to start with, okay, yes, just have a look. On peut mettre tu peux nous enlever, Karim. Il me manque une feuille que j'avais tout à l'heure et qui est là. Okay. So this is the part we are going to see today in the green, the green ink over there. Okay. And the first stitch, this is the herringbone stitch. So you take the technical instruction 3 and the color over there is 35. Hello, Alga. Alors, if you need to take your threads, the color 34 is this one on your color chart over there, and you just have to take one double threads, okay? What I would like, hello Benedict, hello Cathy, so happy I can be here live today. Nice to meet you, Cathy. Welcome. So to start, you need your needle size 9, you need your scissor, you need the threads, the hoop, and your fabric. And let's go. Allez. For the herringbone stitch, so you take one double thread. The first things you need to do is to place the draw on the center, okay, of the hoop. I take off all papers. I have too many things in front of me. And we are going to secure the thread. Now, if you saw the previous video, you know how to do to start with one thread. So, let's go. Just here, it's okay. And what we are going to do, Christine, is to make the screen for left-handed, okay? Ok, allez, on va mettre le plan des gauchères, Karine. Let's go. Ah non, c'était avant, oui, j'avais oublié. Ok. So, first of all, you immerse the needle at the beginning of the line. I'm very impressed. Oh, thank you very much, Veronique. I'm not sure my English is very good, but I try to do it. You go down at 1 millimeter. You turn your work and you pass inside the loop. If you have any question, don't hesitate, okay? You bring up the needle at the beginning of the line. and you go down just at the end of the line. When you are here, bring up the needle to the left and after, I'm sorry, I have a small thread, you just need to follow the draw. So you follow, you go down, up, and bring up to the left. Thank you, Sylvie. Thank you, Cathy. Yes, we think it's a good idea for the left-handed. So one more. You go down on the left, and I'm going to try to say with a good accent, you say, emerge the needle to the left. Go down on right and emerge on the left. And you follow like that. So one more. You can see my tension here is not very good. So you can just put your needle just here, pull a little bit, follow the draw, bring up the needle, and you say remove. No remove. You stop. Sorry. This stitch just on the top, and we are going to stop it. And I should suggest you don't go directly to this part, because if you do that, we can see the thread just under the fabric, because the fabric is wide. So don't do it. It's better to remove and to start just over there for the next one. Okay, and this part you will do at your home. Don't throw. Okay, so now just to stop this one, you pass once, twice, one more, and you cut. We have more people, so welcome to everybody. This is the first one, so I would like to show you on the finished work. Tu peux enlever l'écran double. Voilà. Sorry, I speak in English with my assistant. So you have this one. Okay, we just made this one. And now at your home, you can do this one. And it's better to start from the center to outside. What I would like to say is you start with this stitch, and after you can make your stem stitch just on the top and on the bottom. And after you chain stitch, okay, just to finish those two parts. This is for the first stitch. Is it okay for everybody? I hope. If you have any question, do not hesitate to post a comment, okay? And now we are going to see the Blanquette Stitch. Alors, the Blanquette Stitch is on the technical instruction 3, and the color is just here, 31. The name in French, if you want to learn, is le point de feston droit. This just droit, it's straight. In fact, it's just to say this is a blanquette straight stitch. This is the more simple blanquette stitch. So take your threads, and the color is 31 is the third one on your chart color. Okay, and I just prepared my threads before, but I think you can do it also because you can download the technical instructions since this morning or yesterday. So just take one double threads, okay? Alors, hop. Voilà. So this stitch is work from the left to the right, but you can see the draw is not on the good how do you say on the good way, because you need to turn your hoop and start from here, from the left to the right. Okay, so what can I say? It's just okay. I'm going to take off some. Okay, what is important? You know, this part, the metal part, now is on the bottom, and if you want that doesn't disturb you, I don't know. Sorry, just change the place. It's better to have this part on the top. Okay. Can you show the stitch again, Elizabeth? We will not sure how to ask this. Love the way you begin, but how to start if you have a partial use threads. Okay. So what you do like it's I repeat with the partial use threads. So I'm going to show you. Alors, on va enlever le truc de point de feston et on va remettre le point de chausson. Let's go. Yes. You want to know everything, but you are right. So let's go. Okay, Elizabeth. Okay, Joe. So, look, we have a small cut threads just over there. So we have two technicals. I'm going to show you the sample of one. And the more simple is to make a small knot, just like that. You put the thread on your needle. You make a turn, just one turn. You pull your needle and keep the knot under your the thumbs. And you have a very, very small knot just over there. I hope you can see it. Okay, so what you need to do, it's before starting, you cut. And now you can use the threads like if they were, s'ils n'étaient pas coupés. If they didn't cut, I hope, I'm not sure it's okay for the conjugation, but you can see you have a small knot over there. So what you can do, it's you start as the previous Eric Bond stitch. Sorry, just, il faut que je me mette là. I'm going to make a zoom. Okay. So you do put a small knot once thread has been cut. Yes, Joe, you can do it. And we have another way. If you have some stitches already on broder, you can pass inside. You can pass under the previous stitches. Okay. Yes, it's correct. So you bring up the needle, you go down at 1 millimeter. Elizabeth, I hope you understand. Just follow me. You pass, inside the loop, because we have a loop now with the knot. You pull. Yes, I understand, Elizabeth. That's why I show you another time, okay? this stitch is for you. So you bring up the needle, follow the draw, go down on the right, and bring up the needle on the left. If you want to see yips more, okay. I hope the screen is okay for you. You pull. Now you go on the top, you follow the line, you go down and bring up the needle. And all stitches are made in the same way. Is it okay, Elizabeth, for you? And what you can do, if the draw is too small, you can draw on a piece of fabric larger, and it will be easier for you, perhaps. And just to stop, look, you go down and stop it. Yes, good job, Elizabeth. Super. Okay. So now it's time to the Blanquette Stitch. So just change the place. Tu peux enlever pour les gauchères. The place of the hoop, you turn the hoop, put the metal parts on the top. Sorry, just a little. Okay, so you take one double thread and we are going to secure the threads. So you can see the draw. The stitch is start just on the outline of the windows, just over there. I would like to show you another way to start. It's exactly the same, but you made the starting just in one time. Look, I know I want to start over there. I make a small mark. I turn the hoop and I just go down near the hole, take one thread, and pass directly in the loop. Okay? And now we are going to start. Pour la tension, okay, and we are going to put the screen left-handed. Karim, s'il te plaît. Alors, sorry, you bring up the needle. What is very important for this stitch is to keep the threads under the thumb. You go down on the top and bring up the needle at the end of the vertical line. And you pull always towards you, close the fabric. Never pull to the top. It's reduce the stitch. So only two towards you. And you keep the tension. You go down. And what I didn't say, it's look, you go down and bring up the needle, keeping the threads under the needle point, okay? We have 2 more to do, 2 more stitches, 1, and 2. And just to finish it, you can see the small line over there. Just go down at the end. And I recommend you to finish this one and with another thread to start the other one. You turn your hoop and you pass inside the previous stitches. As the previous stitches are larger, so don't hesitate to pass under more stitches before cutting. And that's all for this stitch. So if you want to see just over there, what I recommend you, it's to make them probably after the last stem stitch on the top, but in fact it's not very important. It's not very important. So you have this one and this one to do it. Okay, everybody is working because we don't have any comments, so just finish your stitch. This is the second one. Tell me if it's okay, and if it's okay, we can pass to the next one. Up, I just take some water. Okay, so now we are going to see the satin stitch. It's not very easy to do it. It requires regularity, but we are going to do it. We have two stitches with to draw with this stitch, the heart over there and the square over there. The square is easier. The heart is more difficult. That's why we are going to make the heart. Okay, Elisabeth. Sheila. Oh, thank you very much. Allez, on y va. I don't know if you heard Diane, but thank you for your post. It was a pleasure for me to see your homework on the Facebook page. So let's go. Take your instructions and just have a look. Sorry. Okay. You keep this the technical instruction step 3. Sorry, just here. And the stitch is the satin stitch, and the color is I'm going to try in English. 3705. That's right, 3705. Okay, so let's go. You need 1 double thread, please. The color in the short color, if you want to make the same color of mine, it's this one, 3705. Allez, let's go. In fact, it's easy because it's this is only we need to make straight stitches as close as possible together. But the place you go down and the place you bring up the needle, it's I don't know how do you say in English. It's not easy. Allez. So. We are going, I'm going to change the place of the hoop, just on the top. Non, pas pour l'instant. And first of all, we secure the threads. And we are going to secure on the center, because all the earth will be covered by threads. So you take a mark on the center, you go down on the back, sorry, you take one thread, oops, sorry. On va pas le mettre l'écran de gauche. For this stitch, we don't need to have the screen for left-handed, because it's exactly the same. You can, okay, I'm going to show you, and you will understand. And it's easier when we have a bigger screen to understand. What we need to do, first of all, is to make a large stitch on the center of the earth. So you emerge just at the intersection, then you go down, I don't know in English, but at the type of the earth. Okay, so this is the first one. Then we will embroider the stitches to the left, and when this side finished, we will embroider the other side. So it means it doesn't matter, you can do as you want. I'm going to try to make more. Yes, I think it will be better for you. So just follow the draw and try to bring up the needle as close as possible of the first stitch and on the line. And place your threads and go down on the bottom near the previous stitch. Okay, and you repeat this way. So try to bring up the needle on the draw and go down just here. So the stitches, oh look, it's not good, you can see. So I take off because you can see the white fabric, so I don't like it. I take off. Sorry. Up. Okay. I prefer working on this way, but in fact, the first stitches will be made step by step, but you can go down and emerge directly. And I think after it will be easier. You see? Just try to follow the draw. Okay. And try to make them very close together. And look, I think we have two or three more. One. And I don't know if you can see, but just to bring up the needle, I help me with my finger. I pull, you see? Yep, with my finger. Okay. Now you can see I have a small space over there, and I think it's okay for the last one. So the last one is smaller. And it's okay, I think. What do you think about? Okay? That seems easier. That seems easier. Yes, Cathy, I think also. I just, je voulais. I wanted to show you step by step just to understand how it's happened, but I think also it's easier. Alors, now, sorry, yep, we are going to repeat the same in front. One more.
Parfait.
Coucou, Karine. Karine is a friend in France. Karine, I hope you are okay. Also, you want to improve your English. Okay, I think two more. Yes, what is important? If you have a small error, what you need to do is at the end you can embroider a very small stem stitch on all outline, but just with one thread of the same color. Okay, this will hide the stitch smaller or little too big. But I think it's okay. And look. Okay. So if you think it's not okay for you, don't hesitate. Just a small stem stitch with only one thread, no double, just only one, and it can hide it can hide the error. I don't know if you say error, the smaller problem. Yes, perfect. Thank you, Karine. Just to stop it, turn your hoop and pass inside the previous stitches. And you cut. So what I would like to show you, we have some square. We have two squares over there. So this is easier. Huh? Just start on the left or on the right side and try to go down and bring up the needle on the line to make something regular just over there. Okay, for the satin stitch. Et en français, in French, the name, because you need to know, it's le passé plat, le point de passé plat. Voilà. Allez, let's go for the next one. Okay, the next one is, it's a very simple stitch. In English, the name is Sid Stitch. In French, the name is le point de sable. And you can find them inside the piece and love, just over there. Okay, and in the drawer you don't have the stitches. So what I recommend you, first of all, it's because you can make a few stitches or more. It depends on what would you like. So I just take a pen and you make some straight stitches, very smaller. You see? Just to start. Okay, so yes, I just want to say you can do more or less as you prefer. And for this stitch, the color is this is on the technical instruction 2 over there, and we are going to work with only one thread, the silver threads. So what I recommend you, if you have, si vous avez acheté, if you have bought, if you have bought the threads, cut it, because we have a 1 meter and it's too large, and it's better to cut them, not damage it. I hope it's okay, my English. So you pass 1 thread inside the needle. You cut about at 50 centimeter. You can make a small knot, as we saw just before. So with the purple on the back, it's easier to do. You put your needle on the needle, you put the thread on the needle, you make a turn, you keep the turn inside fingers, you pull the needle, and you have just over there the small knot. And we are going to immerse the needle to make a mark first. On peut avoir de la netteté? Okay. Non, il n'y a pas besoin. We don't need also for this stitch of the left-handed screen. So this is exactly the same. So take a mark, turn your work, and just take 1 thread, just, oops, sorry, to block. I'm not sure it's okay. You know, I pull too many. So what I recommend you, it's to pass another time, just to fix the small knot, to make sure it il n'ira pas. It will not go on the, I don't know in English, I'm sorry. So just make 2 small knots to fix it. Okay? When it's okay, you bring up the needle. On fait de la netteté, s'il te plaît. You go down at the end of the small line and bring up the needle as close as possible of these threads, or on the same hole if you want. And you can you make another one, you go down inside, and directly you can pass to the other one. It means you make a small straight stitch and 1 more over. Is it clear? Yes, thank you, Christine. Threads length for the silver thread should be no more than 50 centimeter or 20. Ah oui, pouce, it's not the same. Okay. So that the knot doesn't go through the fabric. Yes, Sylvie. Yes, yes. Never keep a knot directly on the back of the fabric. You need to secure it, because if you wash your labor, it's a risk. It go on the front of the fabric. Oh la la, my English. Allez, 1 more. So you make 1 straight stitches, and you bring up the needle. Oops, sorry. You bring up directly, and 1 more over the first one, and you pass to this one, and you repeat. This is a stitch which allow you to cover a surface. When you have a surface, you say in English, a place, to fill it, you can make this stitch, and it give you a relief. And what you can do when you draw this, those stitches, don't do them in the same way. It's good to make them on a different way. Up, and don't pull too much. It's important also. Allez, one more. And I let you have to finish at your home. Okay. I like the silver thread. It gives it a little bling. Yes, I love it, Cathy, also. But sometimes it's not very easy to embroider with it. So that's why you need to cut your threads. And don't hesitate also to use a larger needle, size 7, because it's not very easy to put the thread in the needle size 9. So you can change. And I'm not sure I can explain in English. I'm going to try. And if I can't, Karim will translate in Google. But in France, you can buy something. How do you say la cire d'abeille? It's a small block. We are going to check the name in English. You know the beads? The beads, okay? Okay, and they made, I don't know the name in English, la cire, the yellow product.
Honey.
No, elle te dit honey.
It's not honey. I'm going, a beeswax. I don't know if it's wax. I'm going to check.
Tu vas trop vite.
And in fact, you pass your needle inside. Oh yes, I've got here one. It's that. Okay, I didn't know. It's just that, and you pass your thread just inside, like that. And after, it's easier to pass the thread. Yes, thread wax. Thank you. It's wax. So I just have to make and it's okay. You understand what I want to say. Yes, this is good to embroider with those silver threads. Okay, so now let's go for the next one and the last one stitch. It's the quarter buttonhole wells. It's like the buttonhole waist, and you just have to follow the draw. This is sorry, I'm going, yes, on the technical instruction 3, I'm going to take off, sorry, yep, voila. This one, and the color is 959, and in fact it's only a quarter of buttonhole waist, but I would like to show you how to do, and this is the last one. So take your threads, one double. Oui, and we are going to put the left-handed screen for this one. Yes, on va d'abord commencer. So you secure the thread, so take your mark just to the intersection. No, sorry, it's a mistake. Take your mark on the outline over there. Just let me make a zoom. Yes. Brooklyn, you have this product, so perfect. Perfect. So you make a mark, you turn your hoop, take one thread and pass inside just to start. And sorry, I forgot to cut the silver threads. Up. And now you bring up the needle just at the beginning of the circle on the outline. And we are going from the left to the right. And now we are going to put the screen. Left-handed, Karin. So what you need to do, I'm going to wait just a few water. You keep the tension, okay? And it's exactly the same of the blanquette stitch, but you go down always on the center and you bring up the needle, sorry, yes, okay, on the outline. You keep the tension, you pull towards you, and you repeat. You can let some space between stitches if you prefer, or make them closer together. It's like you prefer. Et vous tournez, and you turn. You turn your hoop, following the draw. Wow. And just for the last one, you can see the end of the circle is on this line. So just go down. You turn the hoop, you slide between the previous stitches. And look, what's happened sometimes, it's because you can see I have a space over there. It's because I made the first one a little bit après, trop loin. Too, how do you say trop loin, Karim?
Too far.
No, it will be better, I'm sorry, it will be better to make the first one as close as possible of the line. So what you can do, it's just go immerse the needle at the beginning and too far, yes, sorry, too far. And you make a small stitch just to finish it. I hope it's clear for you. It's because my first stitch was too far of the start. And you pass, oops, and you cut. So now it's just time to show you what you need to finish at your home. I'm going to take off the zoom. Okay, take off the left-handed. Okay. So, I explain you how to do that. You see you have a small French knot over there. You have the heart and the square, we saw them. The peace and love here, this is only chain stitch. And over there, you have the quarter buttonholes. I recommend you to make them first and after the lazy daisy stitch. And the same for this one, and the same for this one. Okay? And you can finish by the stem stitch, all the stem stitch. I would like to have a look just if I forget something. No, that's all. And you have the stem stitch over there also. on the red one. Okay? And just to finish, what I would like to show you at the beginning, I show you the kit of the notebook, my last notebook, but I would like to show you the stitches we saw today on this book. I just take off, yes, it's okay. So you have different pages. The first one, on the first one, you have a lot of stitches, but very simple stitches that you can sew, that you can find inside. So look, here we have the blanquette stitches, okay? So you can see they have a different size, sorry. We saw over there on the green one. I can make a zoom if you want. Yes, you can see the blanquette stitch over there also. And on the last tape we saw this one also, the blanquette stitch in how do you say, crescent. The buttonhole wells over there also, we saw them on the last tape. Those are exactly the same on the next tape also. What we saw, the Sid Stitch over there. Oops, I'm okay. And I take off the zoom. This is for the first and the second page. We saw the wiped circle over there on the last tape also. And we didn't sew, I think, the simple one, but we have here. And about the herringbone stitch, it's not easy to do, to say in English. Look this page. You can see, if you like the silver threads, you can see it over there. You see? We have 4 lines, but what we can see also, we have variation. Here, this is the laced herringbone stitch. It means you embroider first one, the herringbone stitch, and after you just need to lace to pass with contrasting colors under all stitches, and it's so cute. And here, this is the tired herringbone stitch, another variation. You just need to make a small cross stitch on all intersection. Voila. What else? I think, yes, the satin stitch we saw today over there. This is on the next page here. We have a lot of stitches, and just to have a look on the last pages, this is edging and insertion. It's another way to embroider, but look, do that. It's only a blanquette stitch also, with the lazy daisy stitch over there. And herringbone, yes, this is another way to work herringbone stitch, you see, just to, how do you say, to rejoindre. Just one moment, it's going on. Just to, you make stitches to assemble different fabrics. This is okay. So this is a different way. And you can find all inside the kit. On va mettre la dernière. Mets-nous en deux. I just want to show you because I don't have enough distance, but Karim is going to oh wait, no, just one moment. It just say just one moment, please. So yes, I would like to show you this notebook, and all is printed. All stitches are printed in English. Okay, so you have a lot of pages with different stitches. Okay, I know it's a good, it's easier when you can see the label. Voila. So what you need to do if you want to bought this labor, this kit, it's only you can find it on the website Brooklyn Haberdashery. It's not easy to do to say also. And just to finish, and after I let Christine to tell you a few words, I hope you have a fun discovering and embroidery those new stitches. I give you an appointment next week for the step 4. We will embroider the wheels of this trailer, so you will be on the same time of the live in France, because we just finished this tape, and that's all. And in the meantime, take care of yourself, and thank you for your trust, and that's all. Take care. That's all, Christine, you can speak.
Okay, thank you everybody for joining us. We will post this video to Facebook, as always, just in a few minutes here, as soon as it is available for download. Shortly thereafter, probably by the end of this afternoon, it will also be available on YouTube, on the Brooklyn Haberdashery channel, so that you can review the stitches, do your homework, and post in the Facebook group. Even if you just show us a little bit of what you're working on, it's fun to see, and it helps others feel like they're working on it with you if each of you are willing to share a little bit. And so please show us what you're doing during the week. We'd love to see. Until next week, happy stitching.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.